Hi y'all, if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amira, and today guys, we are going to be trying out the new Nomad Cosmetics Polar Express palette. So this was revealed last week, I believe. It was either Friday or Saturday, and it goes on sale today. So when this video is live, the website should be live with the palette on it. Let me show you. First of all, let's just look at this packaging. This is so cute. So it's a cutout with the little train and the little like, how cute is that? And then this is what the inside looks like. And then the actual inside of the palette looks like these. And I have not swatched this, guys. I have not used it. I've opened it up, took a look at it, and then was like, okay, very pretty. This is the inside. So yeah, this is what we're going to be using today. I am getting ready for work. It is another early Monday morning. It is 6:32. And yeah, I've got my face makeup on, so we're just gonna dive right into the palette. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so I have primed my eyes, and so that is done. So now I'm just deciding. When I was getting ready for work, I was in the shower and I was like, what colors do I want to, like, what am I in the mood to do? And this palette, I will say, this palette has sort of similar tones to the Chicago Speakeasy in the sense of like the reds here. So I'm kind of, since I did a red look with that palette, I'm kind of going to stay away from that. And I think I'm going to do something neutral with maybe blue on the lash line or red on the lash line, like at the bottom, my bottom half of my lash line. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let me grab a brush. I still haven't washed my brushes, don't ask. It's on my to-do list for today. It is actually on my to-do list. Now if it gets done, we'll see. You know, when I get home after a 9-hour work day, you know, we're gonna have to see how I feel. So I'm dipping into hot cocoa, which is the medium tone here, brown, and I'm just going over the crease with that. And I don't think my base was dry. That's really annoying. I'm using my About Face Beauty base still, and it's almost out, but I thought my base would have been dry, and it still looks like it's not. Just a little bit here. I've noticed like a little patch from where it was probably still a little wet. Alrighty, so that's done. So then I'm going to go into, I think I want to do, I'm going to go into Dark Forest for the outer corner, but for the lid, I think I'm gonna go with this tone. How pretty is that? Oh, I'm a sucker for a taupe, guys. This is called First Gift. I think this is what's gonna go on the lid, and then there's this lighter shade that I'm also gonna work with on the lid. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. That is gonna be so pretty. And because I'm going to work, I'm not doing like a super bright, colorful look, but I think that's fine because I feel like if you're using this palette, you know, you're going to want to see that it can do things other than like a super, you know, dramatic eye. So I'm going to do not a basic eye, but it's going to put a neutral eye. All right, so I'm going to use my mini booster from Sonia G because I'm like digging for like a clean brush and it's just not happening. So I'm just gonna go in and build this up. This is really pretty. I have to say, I've really been enjoying the palettes that Nomad has been putting out lately. I will say with this one, I really like the color story, but I do feel like the colors, some of the colors are similar to what was in previous palettes, like some of the more recently released palettes. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense because of the theme of the palette itself, you know, Polar Express. It's a holiday palette, it's a winter palette. I don't think, guys, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I've never seen the Polar Express. I don't celebrate Christmas. The thing is that there's a lot of Christmas movies I have seen, but I have not seen the Polar Express. I know there's the animated one with Tom Hanks. Like, I'm aware of it. I've just never seen it. I don't know. Not for any particular reason. It's just that I haven't. It's not like the type of movie that I would seek out. So I haven't seen it. But let me know in the comments, have you seen it? Do you like it? Do you recommend it? Should I watch it? Should I take the time to watch it? The thing is, I know, it's like I kind of know the story, so it's not like I don't know anything about it. But, and of course, it's early, so there's a garbage truck outside. Love that. That's the theme of my life here. It's like as soon as I sit down, that's when everyone wants to go about their day. All right, so I'm gonna take first gift, and I'm actually gonna use my finger to apply that because I feel like it'll have fallout, and my nails are actually on the shorter side right now, so I can dip in and just like apply this pretty strategically. Actually, ooh, look how pretty that is. And I'm trying to decide on what I want to wear on my lip. I feel like I'm going to finish the look and then we're going to see what the lippy should be. That's so pretty. And now I kind of just want to keep the whole eye neutral. Like, I don't know if I want to do a colorful lower lash line. I kind of like how soft and sophisticated this looks. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it neutral, guys. I think I'm going to, sorry. I think I'm going to keep it neutral. There are other shades in here that I really want to try. And I might eventually do another look because they have these really beautiful lighter tones here that are so pretty. Like this shade All Aboard. It's like this sparkly, flaky, looks almost like snow. It's really pretty. And then there is, let me see, this shade Silver Bell. Also really pretty. So there's other shades in here. This shade here, Polar Express, actually kind of reminds me of some of the tones in Chicago Speakeasy that has more purple. But I'm wondering if this one is more like, oh, it's got a shift. Ooh, pretty. It's like an icy. Okay, so this is different. It's a bit icy. It shifts from like icy blue to purple. Do you see that shift? How pretty is that? Very pretty. So yeah, there are definitely like other shades I want to dip into. But since I am doing a look that I will be wearing to work for the next 9 hours, 10-hour day, I'm gonna go neutral. So we're gonna just repeat what I did on the lower lash line, and then I think I might use something different in the inner corner, but we'll see. So let's go in. I'm gonna use this trusty Sonia G Pencil Pro, and I'm gonna go into Hot Cocoa, and I'm gonna put that under my lower lash line. Did on the top of it. Alrighty. I always feel like I'm able to get this eye really smoky and not that one. Does anyone else have that issue where it's like one eye just cooperates and the other one just like doesn't? That's better. And then I'm gonna take Dark Forest. And I think I'm gonna use an even smaller brush for that because I don't want a lot of that. So this is a Rephr number 3, and it's, you can see it's quite tiny. And I'm gonna dip into Dark Forest. And just put that on the. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this other shade that I was talking about playing with, this Mr. C shade. I think I'm gonna take that into the inner corner, but I'm gonna kind of wrap it. And my setting spray is still in a bottle that I cannot use, and I keep forgetting to buy a replacement bottle, so I can't even spray my brush, guys. It's so annoying. I mean, I guess I don't personally like using water. I prefer setting spray, so I don't really want to do that, but I have to eventually find a bottle, like order a bottle online or see if I can find one at like, I mean, it's pretty easy to find a bottle like that. I just have to actually do it. Alrighty, so I've wrapped that around, and I actually think I'm going to take this same brush. I'm going to wipe it off, but I'm going to take a little bit more First Gift, and I just want to get into that inner corner that I couldn't reach with my finger. There we go. just making sure I'm getting all that covered. And then I'm gonna go back into Mr. C again, just to, I'm gonna like make this even more intense because I think it'll be quite pretty. Yeah, I like that. And then I think, let's take a little bit more First Gift. I'm gonna put that on the tail end of this shade. Like that. It's gonna be really soft, but it's just gonna help it blend a little bit better into the mattes. There we go. So this is the finished eye. Let me grab my concealer brush here because I feel like I have a little bit of fallout right there from that darker shade. Just a little bit. There we go. How pretty is that? All right, so I'm going to put some mascara on and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. I have done my mascara and I was trying to decide on lippies and it was quite the saga, but I have decided to do a matte liquid lip. Probably not the best idea since my lips are so dry today, but we're gonna do it anyway. So I'm using my Nabla Close-Up Lip Shaper in nude number 5. Alrighty, and then I think I'm gonna take the shade Cork, which is my favorite shade from Dose of Colors, one of their matte liquid lipsticks, which is so funny because I think I did a matte liquid lipstick from them in my last video. This was not planned, it's just it worked out. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, or a lot of this, and apply it on my lip. Like so. Not get on any teeth. And this is going to dry down, and this looks quite warm, and it is quite warm. I tried on a couple of shades of lippies that were like more cool toned, and I just felt like it kind of drained my face a little bit. So I wanted something that was a bit more kind of like a little warmer, to bring a little bit more warmth to my face. So yeah, so this is the finished look. This is drying down nicely, and yeah, I really loved playing with this. I do want to use some of the other shades, mainly these like icier shades. I'm not really an icy shade kind of gal, but I'm intrigued. Yeah, so again, I've never had any issues with Nabla's palettes. I will say these shimmers are once again a bit more firmly pressed, like a lot of their sort of older palettes were. Like I think the first palette I tried from them was the Okavango Safari palette, and those metallics and shimmers were quite firmly pressed. I feel like the ones that they've had in recent palettes, like Fuji 5 Lakes and Chicago Speakeasy, the metallics were a bit looser, and not loose in the pan, like they you know, they kick up everywhere, but just a little bit less firmly pressed and easier to pick up on a brush. These I'm noticing even when I use my finger that they're quite firmly pressed again. So I would say wet your brush or use your finger like I did if you really want to get that kind of like high impact, you know, and pick up a decent amount of product on the brush. But overall, I think it's a really pretty palette. I think the theme is super cute. Yeah, and I actually really love this eye look. I'm quite happy with it. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you'll be picking this up. Also, don't forget that you can save some money off on this palette by using my code Amira. It is not an affiliate link, but you get some money off of the palette. I believe it saves you about 10% off, so be sure to use that, and you can use that on any product in the store along with the Polar Express palette. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, please be sure to hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.